Hello, everyone. My name is Zach Carruthers. I'm a financial advisor from LPL Financial, Office of James Rockwell and Zach Carruthers. Today, we're going to be talking about the basics of Social Security. My goal is to help you understand the key points of your Social Security benefits. The information that we cover should help you be aware of your options and what to consider about the timing and receiving of your benefits. I will also provide you with additional resources and information. And best of all, we will be having a short quiz at the end of this presentation. All of this is designed to help you make informed decisions about Social Security. So let's dive into it. On today's agenda, we're going to be covering three main topics within Social Security. One, thinking about Social Security. Two, Social Security benefits. And finally, the quiz. Let's go over some information about Social Security. When you think about Social Security, what comes to mind? Here are some common questions that everyone has. Will it be around when you retire? When can you start taking your benefits? And finally, how can you maximize your benefits once you start taking them? The fact is, a lot of folks, like yourselves, don't know the answers to those questions. And a lot of people just don't know the basic facts about Social Security to begin with. According to a recent survey from Nationwide Retirement Institute's 2022 Annual Consumer Survey on Social Security, less than 40% of people know what their full retirement age is. 40% aren't sure of how much money they'll receive as a Social Security benefit, and workers within 10 years of retirement overestimate their monthly retirement benefit by almost 30%. While attending this presentation is a good way to learn about the basics of Social Security, at some point you will want to check out this website for a more comprehensive overview and just more information in general. Visit www.ssa.gov/planners. And if you take one note from today, write this website down. The site has numerous links to helpful pages within the site, including calculators, publications, and life expectancy estimates. Okay, let's address probably the biggest question on most people's minds today. Will Social Security still be around when I or you retire? According to a recent Gallup poll, 73% of people worry about it a great deal, or at least a fair amount. So what's really happening with Social Security? Social Security benefits are considered a pay-as-you-go system. So this means that Social Security taxes collected from today's workers go to pay today's retirees. And for many years, more workers paid in taxes than the system needed to pay out to retirees at that same time. So more money came in than went out, and the excess started to accumulate into a trust fund that reached $2.83 trillion at the beginning of 2023. But now, due mostly to the large number of baby boomers who continue to retire and who will continue to retire over the next several years, the worker to retiree ratio has started to shift. Soon, we'll reach a point where there is not enough money coming into the system to pay out all of the people claiming the benefits. So to make up for the shortfall, the Social Security Administration will begin pulling money from that trust fund. The Social Security Administration projects that the current trust fund balance will only last until 2035. Once depleted, benefits can only be paid directly from Social Security taxes collected from the current workforce. The projections shown that will only generate about 75% of what's needed to pay all the benefits. The Social Security Board of Trustees believes that most likely adjustments will come in the form of a reduction of benefits or an increase in taxes, or some combination of both. But Social Security ultimately is not going away. So now let's go over the Social Security benefits. When can you actually claim your Social Security benefits? If you were born in 1955, your full retirement age is 66 plus 2 months. If you were born in 1956, it's 66 plus 4 months. If you were born in 1957, 66 plus 6 months, and so on. If you were born in 1960 or later, your full retirement age is 67 years old. So here's a really good table for you to calculate when you can claim benefits in that full retirement age. Before we move ahead, I want to take a quick time out and call out something very important. You'll hear me return to this important point several times during this presentation. Here it is. Social Security should not be considered a primary source of your retirement income. It's important to save as early and as much as you can into a 401k or into an individual retirement account, IRA, to help meet all of your retirement income needs. More on this later. If you file at any age other than your full retirement age, your benefit amount will be reduced or it could be increased. Filing early gives you a reduced benefit, while filing later gives you an increased benefit. For someone with a full retirement age of 67, here's what you can expect based on the age that you actually file for your benefits. So as you can see here, if you file early at 62, you can expect to receive 70% of that full benefit. But if you wait until you're 70, you'll get 124%. So as you notice, delaying your benefits each additional year results in a significant increase. That's actually about 8% a year once you hit the full retirement age of 67. Everyone's situation is unique, so it's important to look closely at the trade-offs before making your decision. Here are some reasons you might want to claim benefits earlier. 1, you need the money to help pay living expenses. 2, you cannot work longer due to health reasons. 3, you have caregiving responsibilities for a family member. Or 4, you lost your job. Now, here are some common reasons that you may want to claim your benefits later. You don't need the money right now. You have income from other sources to tide you over, such as a pension or 401k plan. You believe that you may have a longer life expectancy during which higher payments could be helpful. You plan to work at some level during retirement. You like the idea of getting higher benefits over the long term. So now let's take a moment to talk about the money that you receive from Social Security. According to the Social Security Administration, the average retired family receives 38% of their income from Social Security benefits. The amount of benefit income you receive may be higher or lower than average, but it's likely that it will be your only income stream that adjusts most years for inflation. For 2024, retiree benefits increased 3.2%, known as the cost of living adjustment. It's backed by the United States of America, and it will pay you for as long as you live. That all sounds pretty good, right? So now let's take a look at the taxation of your benefits. The Social Security Administration does not tax your benefits. However, it depends on your combined income, which is the sum of your adjusted gross income from your tax return, plus non-taxable interest, plus 1/2 of your Social Security benefits. Here are the current taxable amounts for both individuals and those filing a joint return. So as you can see here, if you're an individual with less than $25,000, the portion that's taxable is nothing. But if you're more than $34,000, again, as an individual, 85% of that Social Security could be taxable. For joint, less than $32,000, none. But more than $44,000, up to 85%. If you plan on working while receiving benefits, let's talk about that. You can definitely receive benefits while you're still working. That's the good news. The bad news is that there is a limit to the amount that you can earn before your benefit is reduced. For 2024, that limit is $22,320, and that amount can be adjusted each year for inflation. The other good news is that that limit applies only up to the full retirement age, when it goes away entirely. The reduction is $1 for every $2 you earn over the limit. Here's an example of someone who earns $24,000 while receiving benefits. In this example, they are $1,680 over the limit. The benefit reduction would be $840, which is that $1,680 divided by 2. So that is your benefit reduction. The limit for the year in which you reach your full retirement age is currently $59,520. The reduction for that year is $1 for every $3 in earnings. Here's an example. If you have hypothetical income in 2024 of $65,000 and the limit is $59,520, the amount over the limit is $5,480. So your benefit reduction is that $5,480 divided by 3, which gives you $1,826.67. After you reach the full retirement age, there is no limit and no benefit reduction if you continue to work. When it comes to planning ahead for retirement, there's a lot to know and understand, and many details are bound to change over time. I have 3 tips to help you stay on top of Social Security and prepare yourself to make the best decisions for your financial future. Continue to increase your knowledge. Keep a big picture perspective, and consider working with a financial advisor. Be sure to check out these websites, and you can access them at any time to increase your knowledge about Social Security. AARP's Social Security Resource Center, Social Security Planner, which is www.ssa.gov/planner. Just talked about that earlier. And get your Social Security statement at ssa.gov. According to the Social Security Administration, Social Security benefits will replace about 40% of an average employee's pre-retirement income after retirement. This replacement percentage will be lower for people in upper income brackets and higher for people in lower income brackets. In addition, most financial advisors say that the typical person will need about 75 to 80% of their pre-retirement earnings to live comfortably and maintain their pre-retirement standard of living. That means that the Social Security will provide about half of what the average person will need in retirement. So where can you make up the difference? So consider working with an LPL financial professional who can give you guidance and advice on budgeting, debt management, and other key financial goals, who can give you personal one-on-one advice that focuses on your unique needs, who can educate you on the different types of investments, who can help you determine how much investment risk you are comfortable with, and who can help you match your financial goals with the right investments. So let's dive into the quiz. Are you ready for the first question? On average, what percentage of income does Social Security currently replace? 100%, 70%, or 40%? Social Security, on average, replaces 40% of your pre-retirement income. Most experts suggest that you need to replace 70 to 90% of your income to live comfortably in retirement. So careful retirement planning is necessary to fill in the gap not covered by Social Security. Number 2, in 2024, the average monthly Social Security benefit was $1,461, $1,782, $2,223, or $2,517. The correct answer is $1,782. Social Security benefits are calculated based on your date of birth, the type of benefit you apply for, and most importantly, your lifetime earnings. In addition, benefits receive a cost of living increase most years to allow for inflation. So in 2024, the maximum benefit received by a worker retiring at full retirement age is $3,822. Number 3, if you were born after 1959, at what age are you scheduled to receive your full Social Security benefit? 62, 65, or 67? The correct answer is 67. Your full retirement age is when you are eligible to receive your full Social Security benefit. The year that you were born determines your full retirement age. That said, you can start taking Social Security at the age of 62. Although your benefit will be significantly reduced, or you can delay it and wait until, say, age 70, and you actually get a significantly higher benefit. Are Social Security benefits taxed? Yes, all benefits are subject to taxation. Maybe taxation depends on your income. Or C, no, Social Security is exempt from taxation. The correct answer is B, maybe. Taxation depends on your income. So whether or not you are taxed on your Social Security benefit depends on the income from other sources. Up to 85% of your benefit is subject to taxation, but the actual percentage taxed will vary according to your total income. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you have questions, don't hesitate to reach out. I hope you found this information beneficial, and I look forward to hearing from you. If you haven't already, there should be a link either in the description or above this video that will give you free access to the Social Security brochure. Have a good one. See you guys next time.